Hey guys, God bless. Welcome back to Twist and Shout. I am Shar and I need to talk to you guys about hair products. I have been spending the last couple of months detoxing, like throwing away things, cleaning things, decluttering, all on account of God dealing with my heart and my mind concerning contentment. You guys, if you really take a step back and realize that as the emotional creature, us women, we're more prone to fall for the sales, the availability, and the just because purchases and buying. And men are a little more reserved and a little more, I need this month. Next month I need this. You don't hardly ever see them compulsively buying things, and at most, is either going to be involved in maybe in watches or shoes. Very simple things, which I'm not excusing it at all because hoarding is hoarding. And I personally feel like as a Christian, contentment should outcast or diminish any glimpse of hoarding, because hoarding is obsessively buying or collecting of things you do not need. And as a Christian, you need to be setting an example to everyone that's watching that I can be content, I can be happy, I can be at peace with the bare minimum. I would say if I could give my husband any type of credit, I give him 101% credit for this. He's a really, really, really simplistic man. He has one pair of boots, one pair of sneakers. Well, he doesn't have sneakers anymore. He has all boot and then kind of like formal boot. Then he has two pairs of church shoes, one brown, one black, two suits, one blue, one black. He's a very simplistic man. He has the one tan pair, one blue pair, one black pair, and that's how he thinks when he shops. I may need another black pair because something's wrong with this one. And at first I'm like, God, you really just stuck a fork in my life. Like, what is going on here? We're completely opposite. I was so into obsessively buying, hence my YouTube channel with all those oils I tried. And yes, I tried them in front of you. And yes, I enjoyed doing it. It was a hobby. But I have to admit that in the midst of purchasing some of those items, the decision was very poor. On whether I really couldn't afford it at the time, or I knew that there was no intention of me continually using that product at all. Now, there's always been curiosity. Like, let me not just throw myself completely on the bus. You're always going to be curious. You see new products, I wonder how that works. But the bottom line is, they're all sitting right here in front of me. And I've been sitting here, like, trying to get rid of some bottles and throw some things away. And the thing that came to me was, you have to come in front of the people. You have to let them know that, hey, you made a mistake and you're human. And it's not always peaches and cream on the side. Like, we go through a lot. We deal with a lot. We make mistakes. And we either pay the price through our integrity or through our money, our pocket, our funding, or even viewers. Like, I know some of you have watched people like, this person always mixing something, always doing something, be doing the most. And I'm like, that is not where I wanted to head. I did not want to head in the direction of me just poorly making decisions and then showing them in front of the world, especially being a Christian where I am supposed to be content. So I have like all these oils here in front of me and I'm just like, what in the world am I going to do with them? I have earthly no idea. And because I told you guys been dealing with me with selfishness, and I'm just like, I was keeping these in the closet, like they want to hush. I won't try to, share. Like, every now and then I tell my daughter, hey, go have at it, because I just got tired of looking at it. I'm like, well, she needs something. They'll keep me from having to buy two or something. But at the end of the day, I'm just like, yo, this stuff needs to be getting rid of. Like, it needs to be gone. And on top of that, through an unpredicted situation that took place, a lot of my products and stuff have been damaged. So a lot of my oils and stuff had to be thrown away anyway. And with the abrupt ending of my business, I had to literally go outside and pour a lot of oil away. Like a whole lot of oil. Because a lot of my stuff was organic. No preservatives, no nothing. So I'm like, it's been a year. They have to go. And I don't have any intentions of, you know, selling anything anymore. And it's just like, my goodness, God, you were definitely working on me. You know, let me tell you something. You ask God to humble you, he's going to do it. You ask God to help you, he's going to help you. It may not be how you think it is or how you want it to be, but it could be something as simple as buying excessively perfumes, lotions. I used to have my whole drawer full of Bath and Body Works. I used to be a sneaker person. Like I said, I see the pattern over the years, but as clever as Satan is, like, it's never the same thing twice. So it's never viewed as the same problem. But when you really are delivered and God really heals you from that toxic stuff, you can look back and say, this has always been a problem, whether it been one thing to the next. And in this situation, this particular predicament, it was natural hair products, like having the excuse of having the channel to obsessively buy without even finishing products up. That was my mistake. And I wholeheartedly apologize to you guys, because I know a lot of people hang on to my every word. A lot of people admire me, they look up to me. And although that's something I'm still struggling with, like, God, I don't really want people to be looking at me in that light. But as I was talking to my husband, this is what God, he put you in front of people for a reason. So the outcome is always going to be good. It's always going to be positive, and God's going to get the glory anyway. Like, no matter what it looks like now, what it feels like, and what you go through in your changes, because growth pains are not easy. They're not comfortable, but they have to happen. You have to grow. And I have definitely matured since I started this channel. And even I say this with the grease, I had to stop myself and say, hold up. You're not about to just go out here and buy a whole bunch of grease that you're not going to use. So I end up being strategic about it. And I thank God, because I stumbled across the Blue Magic and I actually love it. And yes, I'm going to use up my grease. But as far as like just going out finding other grease and stuff, excuse me, y'all, my phone's trying to die. That's a no. That is a no. But these oils are going to have to get used up one way or another. I'm going to have to share it with my daughter. I got another baby girl here, so we can put oil in her hair in due time. But I just had to come on here and say, I'm sorry, I apologize. Like for real, like, I don't think we understand to the magnitude of how eyes are looking on us and how we have an example to set. Even in a concept of natural hair care and routine. Like, yes, we show you guys what works for us. But what about for those people who have multiple avenues and multiple routes of resolving their hair problems, or people who have the means or are being sponsored to just have free stuff all the time? And you're thinking, oh, something new, something good. But a lot of us don't pay for this stuff. And I say us because I'm including natural hair community. You know, I'm not going to exile myself. But a lot of people get stuff sent to them for free. And it's like, hey, they pay them to try it in front of you. So it's our duty and responsibility to say, hold up, I ain't got that kind of money, or I'm not in the market of that particular product right now, but I keep that in mind. We have to be smart at all times, at all costs. And like I said, taking care of your hair, hygiene products, the works, like, yes, influence, but you have to be careful about how far or to what extent you are allowing the influence, and also have self-control. Be mature, be wise, be smart with your time, your money, your energy. And if you don't have a need for something, don't try to fill the void. If your hair is thriving and growing, don't try to go look for something else. Like, if it works, it works. Now, if your product is discontinued, or there was a recall, or you're noticing changes in a negative matter with the hair loss, hair dryness, etc., that's when you come on YouTube and say, what can I find to replace what I had? That's how you're supposed to go about this. And of course, a lot of you guys are generally okay with being entertained with people. You like people's personality. You like how they talk, or maybe the little small chit chats in between. I'm with that too. There was people that I was watching more so for the conversation, not because they was reviewing a certain product, and that's okay. But I just want to make it known and put it out there that I said it, and I said it this year, and I said it right here, right now. Be smart, be wise when it comes to all this stuff, and take care of your hair. And also, the most important thing, do not let hair growth take over your life. God gave you a certain type of hair. Take care of it. Yes, if you find a solution to do better, that's great. But it is not life or death if your hair doesn't grow past your shoulder. It's not like the death if it is ever tailbone. It's not like the death if it doesn't even go past your neckline. Whatever you have, take care of it. Whatever means you have to do so, do so. Pray about it. And then if God, he got 3 answers. Yes, no, and not right now. It's going to be one of the 3. Either your hair is going to grow. He's going to show you what will help. Is not, or not right now. And you'll discover something later. Be patient, be wise, and be smart. And that's my 2 piece. I love you guys. God bless. Take care. Bye.